Today we are going to read our 9th book from the incredible Peppa Pig collection of 50 storybooks. Shall we see what is our 9th book gonna be? Come, let's see. It is Peppa's Treehouse. Shall we read it? Yes. Let's read Peppa's Treehouse. Peppa and her family are visiting Granny and Grandpa Pig. I'm making you a tree house, says Grandpa Pig. I just need to finish the roof. Finished, says Grandpa Pig. And I have made some curtains for the window, says Granny Pig. Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you, Granny, cries George and Peppa. They both love their tree house. Ho ho! Who wants to go inside first? Asked Grandpa Pig. Me, cried Peppa and George, jumping up and down. Peppa climbs up the ladder. Before I go inside the treehouse, I must take off my boots, she says. Peppa quickly kicks them off and they land on the grass. Inside the treehouse, Peppa closes the door and pulls open the curtains. I am in my treehouse, she shouts out of the window. Hee hee! George, do you want to go inside too? Asks Daddy Pig. George nods. Peppa and George hear a knock at the door. Knock, knock. Do we have any room for visitors? Asked Mummy Pig. You have to say the secret words first. They are Daddy's big tummy, whispers Peppa. Mummy Pig says the words Daddy's big tummy and goes inside. I think we should have different secret word, says Daddy Pig. Daddy Pig tries to squeeze himself in, but he gets stuck. Your tummy is too big, says Peppa. Oof. Grandpa Pig has an idea. Daddy Pig can climb in through the top, he suggests. Grandpa Pig lifts off the roof and Daddy Pig climbs inside. Then he puts the roof back on. Peppa and her family are all squashed inside. Everyone gets out apart from Peppa. Granny, I love our treehouse. I don't want to ever come out, she cries. Are you sure you don't want to visit me in my house? Asks Granny Pig. No, thank you, says Peppa. In that case, Grandpa Pig and I will have to eat these homemade cookies all by ourselves, says Granny Pig, heading back to her house. Cookies? Cries Peppa. She runs to Granny Pig, who has a plate of yummy cookies. If you want some, you have to say the secret words, says Granny Pig. That's easy. Daddy's big tummy, cries Peppa. Granny gives Peppa a cookie. I still think those were silly words, says Daddy Pig, taking a cookie too. That's the end. Hope you all enjoyed that Treehouse book with us. Please subscribe to our channel to watch lots and lots of nice books and Peppa Pig books. See you soon. Bye. Hi children. Today we are going to read Peppa's Summer Holiday from Peppa Pig collection of books. Peppa's summer holiday. Peppa was at playgroup and she was feeling very excited. I'm going on a summer holiday, she cried. Me too, shouted all of Peppa's friends. I'm going to swim in a swimming pool, cried Peppa. Me too, shouted all of Peppa's friends. Everyone was going on a summer holiday and everybody was going to swim in a swimming pool. After playgroup, Peppa and George packed their holiday bags. Please, could you help me pack my flamingo? Daddy asked Peppa. Of course, said Daddy Pig, trying to squeeze Peppa's inflatable flamingo into her bag. Why don't we deflate it first, suggested Mummy Pig. Great idea, Mummy Pig, said Daddy Pig. Peppa, George, Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig put their bags in the car and headed to the airport. We are going on holiday, we are going on holiday, sang Peppa over and over again. It seems like everyone is going on holiday, said Daddy Pig. Just look at all this traffic. Peppa and her family made it to the airport just in time. They quickly showed their passports to Miss Rabbit and then put their bags through the scanning machine. Yippee! Cheered Peppa and George when they boarded the aeroplane. Phew! We made it, said Mummy Pig as everyone put on their seatbelts. When they arrived at the hotel, everyone was very excited. Look at the blue sea, gasped Daddy Pig. Look at the palm trees, sighed Mummy Pig. Look at the swimming pool, cried Peppa. Let's find our room, said Mummy Pig. Then we can go swimming. Hooray! Cheered Peppa and George. After they had unpacked their bags in their room, Peppa, George and Daddy Pig jumped straight into the swimming pool. Meanwhile, Mummy Pig relaxed in the sunshine with an ice-cold smoothie. Splish, splash! Peppa and George found Emily and Edmund Elephant splashing about in the water. What are you doing here, Emily? Said Peppa. Splish, splash! I am on holiday, said Emily. What are you doing here? Peppa giggled. I am on holiday too. Dinah splash! Cried George, splashing Edmund. The swimming pool was lots of fun. Soon Miss Rabbit arrived at the pool and made an announcement. Attention please! This afternoon's holiday activity is a visit to Turtle Sanctuary. Ooh! Gasped the children. If turtle hatchings are being released into the sea today, we may be able to watch it from a distance, said Miss Rabbit. On the turtle trip, Peppa and Emily saw Rebecca and Richard Rabbit. What are you doing here, Rebecca? Said Peppa. I am on holiday, replied Rebecca. What are you doing here? I am on holiday too, said Peppa. Peppa, Emily and Rebecca loved watching the baby turtles going for their first swim in the sea. Can we go to the pool with Rebecca now, Mummy? Asked Peppa. Of course, said Mummy Pig. The next day, Peppa and George went straight to the pool. Susie, Zoe, cried Peppa. What are you doing here? We are on holiday, replied Susie Sheep and Zoe Zebra. Miss Rabbit announced the next activity would be a jungle walk to find sloths. Ooh, gasped the children. Splish, splash. Peppa was very good at spotting sloths, and she also spotted the giraffe family. It was very hot in the jungle. Please, can we go back to the swimming pool now, Mummy? Said Peppa. Of course, replied Mummy Pig. It will be nice to cool off in the pool. After the jungle trip, everyone jumped into the pool. Our last holiday activity is a dance competition, said Miss Rabbit in the swimming pool. Peppa was very excited and started to dance. Look at me! I am doing a flamingo dance, she cried. The children laughed and copied Peppa's funny flamingo dance. Soon everyone was doing Peppa's funny flamingo dance, even the grown-ups. Miss Rabbit picked up her megaphone. And the winning dance is Peppa's flamingo dance. Hooray! Everyone cheered. Everyone had enjoyed their holiday, but it was time to go home. Once everyone was on the aeroplane, Miss Rabbit announced, I'm afraid takeoff has been delayed. Can we go to the swimming pool? Asked Peppa. Mummy Pig frowned. I'm afraid not, Peppa. You could do the flamingo dance though, suggested Daddy Pig. Yes, cried Peppa. And she started to dance. Soon everyone on the aeroplane was doing Peppa's flamingo dance, right until it was time for takeoff. Everyone loved their summer holiday and everyone loved Peppa's flamingo dance. The end. Peppa can't wait to go on holiday with her family. She's especially excited to go into the swimming pool with her inflatable flamingo. As long as it fits in her suitcase. Perhaps she will make some new friends in the sunshine. Yes, the flamingo did fit in her suitcase and she took it. And she met most of her friends from the playgroup. That was really a nice summer holiday. Hope you all enjoyed reading it. See you soon on another one. Until then, bye. Please remember to subscribe to our channel to watch more videos from us. We have got lots of books on Peppa Pig, Hey Duggy, Bluey, Cocomelon, Paw Patrol, and lots of little library books and also puzzle books. Sure, you will enjoy them all. Bye. Please remember to like our video. Hi children! Today we are going to read Peppa's Holiday Cruise from Peppa Pig collection of books. Peppa's Holiday Cruise. It looks very beautiful. Peppa and George were going on a special holiday with Granny and Grandpa Pig. Bye-bye, Goldie, said Peppa to her pet fish. I will miss you. Bye, bye, bye. Have a lovely holiday, shouted Mummy Pig as they drove off. And don't forget to phone, added Daddy Pig. Granny Pig told Peppa and George that they were going on a cruise. A cruise is a holiday on a big boat. When they arrived at the dock, Grandpa Pig looked around. The cruise ship should be somewhere here. It's there, Grandpa, said Peppa, pointing up. I say, said Grandpa Pig, what a big boat it is. Peppa, George, Granny and Grandpa Pig took a lift all the way up to the top deck of the very big cruise ship. Welcome aboard the sunny ocean, said Captain Otter. Our solar-powered cruise ship. Enjoy your holiday. Please follow me to your cabin, said one of the crew members. As they headed to their cabin, the cruise ship set sail. Ooh, said Peppa when they reached their cabin. We have a big bed, 2 little beds, a television, and we can see the sea. Shall we explore the ship now? Asked Grandpa Pig. Yes, cheered Peppa. It's such a big ship, said Granny Pig. I wonder what we will find. The cruise ship had lots of things to see and do. There were paddling pools, a giant soft play center, a cinema, an arcade with games to play, and lots of exciting shops and cafes. This boat has everything, said Peppa. It certainly does, said Grandpa Pig, tired from all the racing around. George's favorite thing on the whole trip was the ride-on potato. He didn't want to do anything else. Tato, cheered George. Hee hee hee, Tato. While George was busy riding the potato over and over again, Peppa found the trampolines. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Then she splashed in the splash pool and she made a new friend called Rohan Rhino. They had lots of fun together. Grandpa Pig and Peppa went back to find George and Grandpa Pig at the potato ride. Did you have a lovely time, George? Asked Granny Pig. Tato, Tato, cheered George. Tato! That night it was showtime on the cruise ship. Everyone get dressed up for the occasion. Good evening, everyone. I am Pirate Pete, said the pirate on the stage. Peppa and George watched as Pirate Pete helped Mrs. Mermaid get into magic treasure chest and then turned her into poof! Chocolate coins! Shouted Pirate Pete as he threw them out to the audience. Hooray! Everyone cheered, amazed. But wait, said Pirate Pete. Mrs. Mermaid has gone. Who can help me get her back? Peppa's hand shot up in the air. Me! I can help you, she shouted. Pirate Pete asked Peppa to come on stage and say the magic word. Abracadabra, said Peppa. Poof! Mrs. Mermaid jumped out of the magic treasure chest and everyone cheered. What a fantastic show! Wow! Clap, 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 clap. Lots of claps. The next morning, Peppa and George woke up bright and early. They took a little boat from the cruise ship to a tropical island. Peppa's friend Rohan was there too. He helped her find a present for Goldie. It was a toy whale. That's very kind, Peppa, said Granny Pig. Is there anyone else we need to buy a gift for? Mommy and Daddy can play with the whale too, said Peppa. I think we should call home now, said Grandpa Pig. Yes, said Peppa. I need to speak to Goldie. Ring, 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 ring. Hello, said Daddy Pig sleepily. Who is this? It's me, Daddy, said Peppa. Can I speak to Goldie, please? Daddy Pig took the phone to Goldie and Peppa told her all about her holiday. What is the best thing about your holiday? George asked Mummy Pig. Tato, said George. Potato, said Mummy and Daddy Pig, looking at each other in confusion. George loves the potato ride, explained Peppa. Peppa, George and Granny and Grandpa Pig got the little boat back from the tropical island to the cruise ship. Then they sat down to a delicious dinner on the deck. Yum, yum, yum. Spaghetti, cheered Peppa. Pigatti, cheered George. It was a lovely night. The next day was the last day of the holiday. Peppa said goodbye to her new friend. I won't forget you, Rohan, she said sadly. They didn't want the holiday to end. Don't worry, Peppa. You can keep in touch, said Granny Pig, and there will be other holidays. George said goodbye to the ride-on potato. Don't worry, George, said Peppa. There will be other potatoes. The cruise ship sailed all the way home. Mummy Pig, Daddy Pig and Goldie had come to meet Peppa and George. Mummy, Daddy, Goldie. Cheered Peppa, running straight to Goldie. Was it a good holiday? Asked Daddy Pig. It was the best holiday ever, said Peppa. There were pirates, mermaids, splashballs, shops, and etc. etc. Tato, said George. We had a wonderful time, said Granny Pig. And now we can go home and rest, said Grandpa Pig. And after that, we can all go on a cruise ship holiday again, said Peppa. Peppa and George love cruise ships holiday. Everyone loves cruise ship holidays. The end. Peppa and George are going on a brilliant holiday cruise with Granny and Grandpa Pig. They'll make new friends, visit new places, and even ride a potato. That was really a lovely holiday. Hope you all enjoyed reading the book with us. See you soon on another one. Until then, bye. Please subscribe to our channel to watch more videos from us. Hi children. Today we are going to read the book Peppa at the Beach. Peppa and her family are on holiday at Kylie Kangaroo's house. Today we are going to the beach, says Mr. Kangaroo. Yippee! Cries Peppa. I love the beach. Mummy Pig helps the children put on their sunscreen and life vest. Kylie gets out her surfboard. What do you do with that? Asked Peppa. You lie on the board and waves push you along, says Kylie. Come and see. Kylie shows Peppa how to surf. The tricky bit is catching the wave. Ready, steady, now! Peppa and Kylie jump on their surfboards just in time. The wave carries them along. I can surf, laughs Peppa. George wants to go surfing, but the waves are getting too big. Is it time to go home now? Wonders Daddy Pig. Are you kidding? Says Mr. Kangaroo. These big waves are perfect for grown-ups. Mr. and Mrs. Kangaroo grab their surfboards. Wahoo! Stopped. After a little while, the waves go away again. Mr. and Mrs. Kangaroo come back in from the sea. Too bad, Mr. Pig, says Mr. Kangaroo. You have missed your chance to surf today. Daddy Pig doesn't mind. Now the water is just right to take George for a swim. Snort. George and Daddy Pig are having a lovely time in the water. Creaky! Gasps Mr. Kangaroo. There is a giant wave coming. Everyone on the beach shouts and waves at Daddy Pig. But he can't hear what they are saying. Ha ha! He chuckles. The giant wave gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It picks Daddy Pig up and carries him along. Whoa! George giggles, then holds out his arms. He is using Daddy Pig's tummy as a surfboard. George rides the wave all the way back to the beach. Hooray! What a great balance, says Mr. Kangaroo. He is a natural surfer, agrees Mrs. Kangaroo. Peppa and Guy giggle. George is the best. Yippee! Peppa is going to the beach in Australia. Kylie Kangaroo wants to teach Peppa how to surf. Surfing is the best thing ever. Yes, they had a wonderful adventure. Hope you all enjoyed reading this book with us. See you soon on another one. If you like this video, please press the like button. Also subscribe to our channel to watch more videos from us. Bye.
Today we are going to read Peppa Loves Yoga. This is a Peppa Pig book and I'm sure you all love yoga too. Come, let's start reading. It's been a very busy morning at playgroup. Peppa and her friends have been playing their instruments, dressing up in all the fancy dress clothes and making all the messiest crafts. What are we going to do next, Madame Gazelle? Asks Peppa. I have a special surprise for you, says Madame Gazelle. Ooh, gasp the children. Miss Rabbit is coming to do some yoga with us, says Madame Gazelle. Hooray! Everyone cheers. What's yoga? Asks Rebecca Rabbit. Yoga is a way of relaxing, says Madame Gazelle. What's relaxing? Asks Danny Dog, bouncing up and down. It's a bit like having a rest, Danny, says Madame Gazelle. It's very good to do, especially after a busy morning like ours. Just then, the playgroup doorbell rings. Bring, bring. That's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door, the children sing loudly. Hello, Miss Rabbit, says Madame Gazelle. The children jump up and down excitedly. Namaste, says Miss Rabbit, putting her hands together and bowing slowly. This is how we say hello before yoga. Peppa and her friends stop jumping. Namaste, they repeat, and slowly bow towards Miss Rabbit. First, we must all sit on our mats, says Miss Rabbit. Everyone sits down. Now, Miss Rabbit says, touch your fingers and your thumbs together and close your eyes. Then everyone breathe slowly and bend their noses to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, says Miss Rabbit. Breathe the children. Now let's try tree pose, says Miss Rabbit. Stand on one leg and be as still as a tree. Everyone copies Miss Rabbit perfectly. Well, almost everyone. Next, put your leg forward and bend into a warrior pose, says Miss Rabbit. I think this one is like being surfer. Everyone moves forward. They love being surfers. You like this one, Danny, says Miss Rabbit, putting her hands on the floor and lifting her tail into the air. It's the downward dog. Then Miss Rabbit stretches up into a snake. This one is called the cobra pose. And finally, Miss Rabbit lowers her voice and whispers softly. Now we must rest. Lie down on your backs, or I count very slowly. 1, 2, 3. It's time for the children's parents to pick them up. Bring, bring, goes the doorbell, but none of the children makes a sound. They are all fast asleep. We've been doing some yoga, Madame Gazelle explains. It looks very relaxing, says Daddy Pig. Yoga is relaxing, says Madame Gazelle. I think we should do it every day. Madame Gazelle loves yoga. Everyone loves yoga. And that's it from today's book. Peppa Pig loves yoga. I'm sure you all loved this amazing book. And if you did, please consider subscribing so you can all watch all of our videos and explore some new books all together. I'm sure you'd love this. And please see you next time. Goodbye.
Today we are going to read Peppa Goes Swimming from Peppa Pig collection of books. Peppa is in the swimming pool. George is standing on the side with his armbands on. George, says Daddy Pig, why don't you try putting one foot into the water? George does not like putting one foot into the water. Wah! Maybe try both feet at the same time, suggests Mummy Pig. George tries both feet and jumps into the swimming pool. Well done, says Daddy Pig. But you don't need to splash quite so much. Splash, splosh. Rebecca Rabbit arrives with her little brother, Richard Rabbit. Miss Rabbit finds a float for Richard to use. Splash, splash. Hold on to this and practice kicking your legs, Miss Rabbit says. George, you can try too, says Mummy Pig, finding a float for him. Splash, splash. George and Richard do lots of kicking and splashing. Big children do not splash, says Peppa, swimming out of their way. George and Richard get out of the pool. They have spotted a toy watering can. Whee! Squeals Richard, pouring water all over Daddy Pig's head. George and Richard have lots of fun until Richard drops the watering can into the pool. Oh dear! George and Richard both start to cry. Wah! Wah! Daddy Pig takes a deep breath, then dives under the water. Daddy Pig pops back up again. He is holding the watering can. Well done, says Mummy Pig. Ho ho, snorts Daddy Pig. I'm rather good at swimming under the water. Now can we jump off the diving board? Asks Peppa. Diving boards are only for grown-ups, says Mummy Pig. Cheer up, says Daddy Pig. You can watch me dive. Please, don't splash us with water, Daddy, cries Peppa. Daddy Pig does a super duper high dive. Plop! No one gets splashed. Time to get dry now, says Mummy Pig. Daddy Pig doesn't need a towel to get dry. He does a big wobbly shake instead. Daddy, says Peppa, you have splashed everyone with water. Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. Ha ha. That's the end. Look, Peppa and George, our family, are at the swimming pool. It's George's first time in the water. Kick your legs, everyone, and try not to splash. Hope you enjoyed reading this book. We'll see you again on the next one. Until then, bye. Please subscribe to watch more videos. Today we are going to see Peppa Goes Dancing from Peppa Pig collection of books. Peppa, Susie Sheep, Mandy Mouse and Rebecca Rabbit are practicing their dance for Mr. Potato's super fantastic dance competition. If we keep practicing, we might win a prize, says Peppa, doing her best dance moves. Snack time, calls Daddy Pig. Remember, we have to keep practicing all the time, says Peppa, dancing to the kitchen. You need a break so you have energy for your dancing, says Daddy Pig. After their snacks, Peppa and her friends show Mummy and Daddy Pig their dance routine in the garden. George practices his dinosaur dance too. Mummy and Daddy Pig clap loudly. Wow! What super fantastic dancers you all are, says Mummy Pig. There is a dance competition for mummies and daddies too, Peppa tells Mummy Pig. There is, says Mummy Pig. Maybe we should practice too, Daddy Pig. Okay, says Daddy Pig nervously. The next day, Peppa and her family and friends go to the theatre for the competition. First, George performs his dinosaur dance. Next, Peppa, Susie, Mandy and Rebecca take to the stage. Their dance goes perfectly. Well done everyone, says Mr. Potato. He thinks all the children are super fantastic dancers. He gives George the best dinosaur dance prize. And Peppa's group wins the most practiced dance trophy. Now for my favorite part, announces Mr. Potato. The mummies and daddies dance. Come on, Daddy Pig, says Mommy Pig, let's dance. Look, George, Peppa cares. Mommy and Daddy are the most super fantastic dancers ever. Peppa and George love dancing. Everyone loves dancing. The end. We have loads of Peppa Pig books. Subscribe to our channel to watch more videos. Until then, bye. See you on the next one.